The families of those from the sunken ferry who are still unaccounted for have been waiting for nearly 2 weeks now. Those families have been camping out at Jindo Auditorium, but as the weather has hampered search efforts and families are starting to lose hope. For more on the situation, we go live to our Connie Lee, who is standing by at the site. Connie?
Hey Daniel, well, in an auditorium that is supposed to be filled with cheers and excitement has been the center of grief and so much pain for 12 straight days now. It's been a disappointing weekend for many of the families here as the search and recovery process has been slow due to the bad weather. Now earlier today, the families here watched Korea's Prime Minister announce his resignation on TV. The families listened quietly as he took responsibility for the ferry disaster and apologized to the affected families. But at this point, the family members that I talked to said they just want to hear news about the search operation and they want all of the remaining 114 bodies out of that sunken ship as soon as possible. I also talked to one family member who said the Prime Minister should have resigned after the recovery operation was complete.
그렇죠. 사태를 수습은 다 해도 충분히 할 수 있는데 아직 수습도 이제 반 조금 돼갖고 수습도 끝나기 전에 이 사태에 따라서는 거의 안상을 봤을 때 또 그러면 이렇게 너무 자기는 책임 회피라고 사퇴해 부른데
He also explained that the families here are increasingly concerned that those who are still missing could be lost at sea. Now, as you can see, Daniel, the families are becoming increasingly doubtful that their loved ones can actually be found.
Shock, anger, followed by grief. The emotional stress must be extremely high right now over there, and the auditorium definitely looks less crowded than before.
That's right, Daniel. There are about 100 families still remaining here inside the Jindo Auditorium, and there's a smaller group of family members waiting at the Pyeongchang Harbor. However, this weekend, it is the weekend here in Korea, so we did have a steady flow of visitors coming to the Jindo Auditorium. Now, despite the rain and the poor weather conditions, the families of the missing have been getting visits throughout the day from relatives, friends, and neighbors. Also, the people who live in this city have been making visits to the auditorium to write hopeful messages to the families. Not only is a road leading to this place lined with yellow ribbons tied to trees, there were also ribbons hanging right outside the gym and post-its with messages of encouragement and hope. Now, these messages say things like, "I'm sorry about the accident," or "We support you." People have also offered prayers in their notes for the families affected by the tragedy, hoping that their words can somehow give strength to those who don't have much of that right now. Reporting live from the Jindo Auditorium, this has been Connie Lee.